In the sport of golf, moments of triumph last forever, but so do moments of misery. Tiger Woods, the legendary golfer, and Stephen Ames, his opponent with a bit of history. Now, why was this match so special? Well, it wasn't just your ordinary golf showdown. There was a bit of history between Woods and Ames, a verbal exchange that added an extra layer of intensity to the competition. On two separate occasions, Stephen Ames has spoken negatively about Tiger Woods in the media. The stars aligned, and these verbal jabs became the backdrop for a showdown that would go down in golf folklore. The 2006 WGC Accenture Match Play Championship unfolded with Tiger Woods, the golfing titan, pitted against Stephen Ames, the man who had dared to challenge him with words. The golfing world eagerly awaited to see if Woods could back up his reputation with his clubs. As the match progressed, it became clear that this wouldn't be just another routine event. The tension was palpable, and the echoes of their verbal history reverberated around the clubhouses. The golfing world held its breath as Woods displayed his prowess on the course, delivering a golfing beatdown that would be talked about for years to come. But why did Ames say what he said about Woods? Did he actually make those comments, or had the media embellished the story? So join us as we uncover the story of the iconic matchup between Tiger Woods and Stephen Ames at the 2006 WGC Match Play Championship. Before we delve into the heated match, let's get to know the players a bit better. Born in 1964 in San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago, Stephen Ames developed his golfing talent with the support of his father, much like how Tiger Woods' father Earl played a pivotal role in shaping Tiger's skills. At just 16, Ames made his debut in the Holman Cup, setting a course record at Sandy Lane Golf Course in Barbados. His golfing journey took him to college in the United States, thanks to his father's support, and he turned professional in 1987. On the other side, we have the iconic Eldrick Tiger Woods, born in 1975 in Cypress, California. Tiger's father, a skilled amateur golfer, coached him from a young age. Tiger's golfing prowess was evident early on. He made television appearances as a kid, shot an impressive 48 over 9 holes at the age of 3, and broke 80 at just 8 years old. In 1996, after a stellar university and amateur career, Tiger turned professional and quickly rose to dominance. Now the stage is set for the clash between these two golfing giants. The story takes a twist with Ames making headlines for his comments about Tiger in the year 2000. From his home in Calgary, Canada, Ames criticized Tiger, calling him a spoiled 24-year-old who seemed to think he was bigger than the game. This sparked controversy and raised eyebrows in the golfing world. Ames's comments, made from the comfort of his home, attracted responses from fellow golfers. Mike Weir praised Tiger's etiquette, while Nick Price expressed surprise at Ames' statements. Even Tiger's then swing coach Butch Harmon dismissed Ames, saying he wouldn't recognize him if he was standing beside him and suggesting jealousy. Despite the backlash, Ames' comments faded away, and he found some success on the tour. He finished second at the Players' Championship in 2002 and won the 2004 Western Open. Meanwhile, Tiger continued his meteoric rise, winning 3 of 4 majors in the 2000 season and achieving the historic Tiger Slam by winning all 4 majors in a row from 2000 to 2001. Fast forward to 2006, where Ames, starting the year with mixed results, found himself facing Tiger in the first round of the WGC Match Play Championship. The matchup garnered immense attention, especially with Ames adding fuel to the fire by commenting on Tiger's accuracy off the tee. Despite Woods being the world's #1 ranked golfer, Ames voiced his belief that anything could happen, especially where Tiger was hitting the ball. The comments were a bold move, given Tiger's reputation and the fact that Ames was not initially scheduled to play in the tournament. The unexpected twist added spice to the anticipated clash, elevating the hype around the matchup. As the players teed off at the Omni La Costa Golf Course in Carlsbad, California, the stage was set for a showdown, or to be more accurate, a beatdown. Tiger's accuracy off the tee was indeed a point of discussion, considering his previous year's stats. The match promised to be a spectacle, with Ames about to witness Tiger's golfing prowess firsthand. As Tiger stepped onto the first tee of the 450-yard par 4, you could sense the tension. With arms crossed, he appeared a bit shaken. Tiger aimed for the right side of the fairway, but found himself in a tricky situation as the ball hit a tree, only to kick back into the short grass. Ames, on the other hand, aimed left but missed by a mere 4 feet. His next shot fell short of the green. As the match unfolded, the commentators noted that Ames might have felt more comfortable on the first hole if he hadn't made the infamous comment about Tiger. Ames chipped in but missed the putt, allowing Tiger to take the lead with a birdie. The second hole saw Tiger sinking another birdie putt, putting him 2 up. The third hole showcased Tiger's remarkable skills. Despite his tee shot landing in the rough, he executed a phenomenal shot with a 5-wood, covering 250 yards. Ames, opting for a layup, found himself conceding the hole to Tiger. 3 holes down after 3, the match was already shaping up in Tiger's favor. Tiger continued his impressive streak on the 4th hole, sticking his approach close to the pin. Ames, struggling, missed the putt, and Tiger secured another birdie. The lead extended to 4 up after 4 holes. The commentators couldn't help but marvel at the absurdity of the contest as Tiger won hole after hole. On the 6th hole, a 310-yarder, Tiger confidently aimed for the green, showcasing his expertise with a club twirl. The ball soared over the obstacles, landing near the green. Ames, lacking the distance, lagged behind, and Tiger won the hole, now 5 up. The pattern repeated on the 7th hole, with Tiger in a position to create the biggest match play victory in the tournament's history. The 8th hole, a par 5, witnessed Tiger hitting a remarkable shot with his 3rd bouncing over the pin. 8 up after 8 holes, Tiger was on the verge of making golf history. As the pair finished the front 9, Tiger had won every single hole. If it were stroke play, he would have been 7 under for the round. The 10th hole saw Tiger missing a birdie putt that would have secured a record 10-8 victory. However, he settled for par, splitting the hole with Ames. This concluded the match, as there weren't enough holes left for Ames to catch up. Tiger Woods emerged victorious with a final match play score of 9-8, showcasing total dominance. He hit all 10 greens in regulation that day. This victory remains the biggest defeat in the history of the WGC match play event, especially considering the tournament's conclusion after the 2023 edition. Ames, in the post-match interview, handled the situation with grace, acknowledging Tiger's exceptional performance. Tiger, when asked about inspiration other than his love for match play, cheekily mentioned Stephen providing some inspiration. 11 years later, in a podcast episode, Woods reflected on that day, recalling Ames' comments. He shared, "I just think he didn't quite respect the way that I can play the game of golf. I had to show him that I could still play, even with such a lopsided score." Despite the victory, Tiger wasn't entirely satisfied, expressing his frustration at missing a putt on the 10th hole that would have secured a 10-8 win. Now let's talk about what followed for Tiger. Post the beatdown, Tiger's career continued its winning streak. He clinched the Open and PGA Championship back-to-back later that year. Interestingly, this incident with Stephen Ames wasn't the only time another golfer challenged Tiger through the media. In 2007 at the Players' Championship, Rory Sabatini claimed that Tiger was more beatable now and had trouble correcting his flaws. Tiger responded on the course, winning 4 more times that year, totaling 7 victories, including the PGA and Tour Championship. Tiger, true to form, kept on winning. But what about Stephen Ames? Let's address the elephant in the room. Ames claims he never made the comment about Tiger, stating, "Somebody made it up. The commentator who actually interviewed me put those in her words, not mine." The question arises, did the media embellish or make this up? That's something to think about. Ames entering a tournament late with no practice rounds, starting the year poorly, giving the best player in the world more motivation. On the flip side, he had a history of making comments about Tiger back in 2000. It leaves us wondering, did Ames unknowingly add fuel to the fire? A month after the humiliating defeat, Ames would achieve a significant victory at the Players' Championship, shooting a final round 67 and winning by 6 strokes. Perhaps in some ways the loss to Tiger and the commentators' words fueled Ames to prove his worth. He would go on to win 2 more times on the PGA Tour, totaling 4 victories. While he didn't reach the same heights as the game's biggest stars, Ames maintained a solid career on the tour. His win percentage increased when he started competing on the Champions Tour, winning 6 times in total and securing 4 wins in 2023 alone. Despite these accomplishments, the stain of the 2006 match play defeat still lingers. It's not about the losses, but the negative comments about Woods that swirl around Ames' name. The defeat and pre-match comments garnered so much media attention that they often overshadow the long and continuing golf career of Stephen Ames.